Goals, finds Nani, one-on-one with Zabaleta again. There's Rooney, overhead kick, oh my word!
Martial is isolated, Skirtle here, oh yes!
Pogba to Rashford, little bit of acceleration, oh that's brilliant!
Hello everyone, welcome to Red Devils TV. This is a channel. This is a Manchester United fan channel where we will be doing match day previews, fan cams, and after match player ratings. So this is a preview for Manchester United versus Southampton, and I'm here with my good friend Slaphead. How are you doing, mate?
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So, Slaphead, I'll first get your opinions on this. So, obviously you're already in. So, do you think if we do lose this game, do you think Ollie will be affected if he loses this game, this job?
I feel that Southampton are really strong, so like we should be able to win it if we pick the same team as Istanbul.
So, what is your predicted starting 11?
De Gea and goal, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, and Telles. Back for Donny, Bruno, and Fred as the midfield, and Cavani, Rashford, and Martial.
All right. So, okay. So, all right. So, yeah, I'll give my views on this. Obviously, this is a very tough game. Southampton are obviously likened to Liverpool. My predicted starting 11 is De Gea. For me, I would put Maguire and Tuanzebe. Like I would put Maguire and Tuanzebe because of the way Southampton press. I think Tuanzebe's pace would be a huge help. Telles and Wan-Bissaka because there's no one else obviously. I would play a 4-2-3-1. Yes, I would play a 4-2-3-1 with I would play Fred and Matic. I think I would actually play Donny off the right because Fred and Matic are obviously Matic. Like a lot of people just blow over Matic, but I still think he can do a job. And right now, I just think that for now, I think we should just use Donny as a right winger because we don't really have any right wingers. So I just want to see how Donny would do in the right wing. So I'll put a 4-2-3-1 with Fred and Matic, and then off the left I would put Rashford. Off the right I would put Donny. At cam I would put Bruno, and at strike I would put Martial. So yeah. So what are your what's your score prediction for this game?
3-0 United.
Strong prediction. Okay, so who do you expect to have a good game? Who's your prediction for man of the match?
Definitely Bruno. He always performs for us.
Yeah. So also give your opinion on Southampton's team and like the players that you think that the players from Southampton that you think causes issues.
I don't really watch Southampton that much, but since Danny Ings is out, they only have Shea Adams as their main striker, and we can't really concede many free kicks around the box since like Ward-Prowse is lethal at taking free kicks. Yeah.
Yeah, very true. So obviously, yeah, like we'll just talk about the other fixtures that are there after Southampton. Obviously, Southampton's an important game, but let's talk about the fixtures after this. So first off, we have obviously PSG. Obviously, that would be a immensely tough game. So what are your thoughts on the PSG game?
I'm not sure if Cavani would be able to start that game. We should play like more faster players so we can attack them on the break, since that's what we always do against big teams.
So you play a back five?
Yeah.
I would actually.
If Luke Shaw is
understand
back,
why
we should play a back five.
Yeah. Continue. Yeah, continue what you're saying.
Oh yeah. So I'm not sure if Luke Shaw will be able to play the game, so we might have to play Maguire, Lindelof, and Tuanzebe in the back five.
Okay, Tuanzebe actually won't be available for that game. He got a suspension.
Oh yeah. So I
we're gonna have to
guess
play
if
bye.
Luke Shaw is not ready, we will have to play a back four then.
No, we can still play bye, but I don't know if he will be able to do it. Like I would go for a diamond because like for me I would actually applaud Oli if he goes for a diamond because for me a diamond can either work amazingly or fail. If Oli sets up a correct diamond, which we can actually cause some serious issues because if we just play our usual back four, which Maguire and Tuanzebe or Maguire Lindelof, and then if we play Matic, Fred, Donny and Bruno as the diamond, and then put Rashford and Martial on top, I think we can actually cause PSG issues because we can still protect our back four but have more attacking players. Because with a back five, you only really have two attacking players. But with a diamond, yeah, we can still protect our back four with Fred and Matic, but we can still have Bruno, Donny, Martial, and Rashford to go forward. So yeah, like I understand why you play a back five, but and Oli probably will do that because I think this is the only game in which Oli has the license to park the bus. So yeah, after that we have I believe West Ham. How do you think that game will go?
They have fans in the grounds already. It's gonna be a massive disadvantage for us, I feel.
Yeah, West Ham obviously is going to be a tough game. Obviously,
We
we are going to
always
face
lose
David
that. We
Moyes.
always lose that.
Yeah, we always struggle against West Ham and Southampton as well. So yeah, obviously both of them will be tough games. After that, we have RB Leipzig, which will be a very tough game. What are your thoughts on that?
Like if we actually beat PSG, Leipzig wouldn't be as much of a important game for us. We can maybe rest some players and focus on the City game after that.
Yeah, Leipzig will be a pretty tough game. Obviously, like it all depends on this week's Champions League fixtures because if Istanbul manage to get a draw or get a win against RB Leipzig, we go through. But obviously, like I think we will draw the PSG game because I just don't see us like letting us that we will be underdogs for that game. But at the same time, there'll be people saying that we'll beat PSG, and there'll be people saying we lose against PSG. So I actually think that it will be a draw because I just don't think we'll have the defense. If Luke Shaw is there, then maybe we can nick a win because Luke Shaw obviously is a very important player for us, and I actually think that Luke Shaw can play as left centre back because I think because during the PSG game, if you realized, Telles wasn't actually doing any defensive work. Luke Shaw was basically acting as a left centre back and doing the defensive work of a left back. So for me, if we play a back four with Luke Shaw, with Telles, Shaw, Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka, I think what we'll be able to do, I think it will allow Telles to go forward without worrying about the defensive work because Luke Shaw is very, very good defensively and that will help out a lot. So obviously, the last game we'll talk about is Manchester City. What are your thoughts about that game?
I really want to beat them, but I don't know. They played very well against Burnley yesterday. It's Burnley, but yeah, it's still a good game for them, I guess.
Yeah, obviously Manchester City are a very tough side. We're obviously above them in the league table right now, but we need to beat Southampton if we want to stay above them in the league table. For that Manchester City game, obviously there will be a lot of threats, but it will depend on the players who will be fit for Manchester City at that time. So let's just talk about some of the Premier League fixtures now. Hold on, let me just bring the fixtures up for the Premier League. I don't know, second place. Okay, yeah. So United Southampton obviously there. Okay, what are your thoughts on Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspurs?
I hope it will be a draw, but I think Spurs will win it like 1-0 or 2-1.
Okay. After that is Arsenal versus Wolves. What are your thoughts on that game?
I have no idea, man. Not really watched Wolves this season, but I think they have they have enough in them to nick a draw out of Arsenal.
Right, and then the last game, there's Leicester versus Fulham, but that's nothing really to talk about. So the last game of the match day is West Ham versus Aston Villa. What are your thoughts on that?
Aston Villa will win, in my opinion. Yeah, they'll win. It should be easy for them. They look really good this season.
Yeah, so obviously Chelsea Spurs will be a very, very tough game. Yeah, obviously Harry Kane and Young Son are very good this season. For me, Harry Kane, for me at least, is so far player of the season in the Premier League. He's been fantastic this season. And obviously Chelsea are in very, very good form at the moment. But the thing is that Chelsea and Spurs do not have a squad to maintain this consistency if they get an injury. If Tottenham Hotspurs get an injury to Toby Alderweireld, Harry Kane or Son, I think they're out. If Chelsea get an injury to Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, or N'Golo Kante, I think they will be out as well. So it's very dangerous for Chelsea and Spurs. Obviously yesterday, let's talk about the games yesterday. So Liverpool and Brighton obviously drew. So what are your thoughts on that game?
Liverpool are really unlucky. It was a very soft penalty. Very, very soft one.
Well, in my opinion, at least it was a penalty for me. And realistically, Brighton probably should have won 2-1 because they missed 2 penalties. Like Liverpool have got unlucky this season, haven't they? Because last time they got a draw against City because when De Bruyne missed a penalty, but this time Maupay missed a penalty and they got a draw from it.
And Connolly should have scored with the 1-on-1 against Alisson.
So do you think those 2 goals that were disallowed for offside, do you think they were offside?
Definitely. You can't argue with the offside nowadays. Even if it's slightly offside, it's still offside. Unless it's like the Bamford goal against Villa, I think, of Crystal Palace. Yeah, Bamford against Crystal Palace. His arm was stretched out, so I don't think that was an offside.
Yeah, okay. So Leeds, I don't know if you know this, but Leeds actually beat Everton 1-0 yesterday. Yeah. It was a 79th-minute Rafinha goal. What are your thoughts on that?
Everton just seems to be on a decline since the international break, I think. They just seem to keep falling off. I have no idea what happened to them.
Yeah, obviously, Everton do have to be. They were expected to actually, people were actually talking about them being title challenges this season. But later on, it seems that Richarlison has been a massive loss for them. Interestingly, I don't actually rate Richarlison that high. I think he's a good left winger. Like I didn't think Everton losing Richarlison would be this big, and like this could happen throughout the season. Like for all we know, if Leeds lose Bamford, it could be a huge loss for them.
If we lose Bruno, our season is it.
Yeah, if we lose Bruno, our season is pretty much over. But like we can cope with that because we still have Donny and Pogba. So, but other teams will not be able to cope with that, obviously. Okay, yes. So anything else to talk about? Yeah.
What do you think about Klopp's interview after the match?
I just think it's obviously frustrating. Like the thing is that you could tell that he knew that the decisions were right. It's just that it was so frustrating because he thought because he's trying to show that he thought the decisions were wrong, but the thing is that deep down he knows that the decisions were right, and that's what's more painful for him. So yeah, thanks for being on Slaphead. We'll have more guests on we'll have more guests on in the future for the player ratings. We'll have about a couple more guests on. So thanks for being on Slaphead. Great chat, mate. So thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and make sure to turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload our next video. And yeah, see ya.
See ya.